Well, one of the best customer experiences I've had is with my bike shop in Tulsa. When I lived in Tulsa, they would do whatever it took to make sure that my bike was ready to go for Race Across America. And last year we dropped a brake housing, and we're having a hard time trying to find one with the specialized stores, and nobody was carrying the part. And my bike shop in Tulsa overnighted one to us, to one of the hotels we were staying at. And so that's above and beyond to me to know that I needed it, and so got it to us.
Just recently, a hotel experience would have been, we arrived at a hotel, the keys were ready, they made a mistake on our room, they immediately ran to us and corrected the problem, apologized, and did everything they could to make sure that we were accommodated.
As far as my best experience and excellent customer service is where they let me shop when I wanted to shop, and they asked at the right time when I wanted things, and they didn't really hound me.
The worst one was, can I make a joke here or no? Some of them have been some of the hotels that we stayed at on this race that were not prepared for us, even though we had made reservations, had confirmation numbers, and their people had no clue that we were checking in early in the morning, and it caused delays that put us not in our room in time to get enough rest. And there's no excuse for that, because they had confirmation numbers that we were coming. They knew when we were coming, and we even had one company charge us $20 extra per hour for the extra hours that we stayed per room, which they had not told us they would do. So that's pretty sorry customer service. And to me, that's like saying, don't come back.
But the worst thing that can happen is no answer or no reply. So that's the biggest problem.
The worst customer experience, it probably was a restaurant where I know what it is now. Went in a restaurant, ordered burgers, they had no condiments, none, zero. And I asked them, how do you eat a burger with no condiments? And they said, we're so sorry, we're sorry we don't have any. There was a grocery store right next door. They could have gone, bought some condiments, brought them over, and I was not happy. And then I called their corporate office. They called me back, said, we'll comp your meals, we'll send you gift certificates. Never heard from them again. That's the worst.
My worst experience is when I was buying a bike one time. The first time I went in there, the guy was really trying to sell it to me. I went back a week later, and I was looking for that salesperson, and he didn't work there. And he was just a regular person selling me a bike, and the people who were actually selling the bikes were not interested in selling a bike. So it kind of sucked. So
I think everybody's bumping up their customer service these days, because customer service really is the key to keeping the customers. It's not really, the product might be awesome and it might work well and it's good value for money, but I really do think it's a customer service and that personal touch that you get from the company. I think that makes a huge difference. When you can actually talk to somebody and say, okay, this is my problem, how are you going to help me sort it? How are you going to fix it?